How's it going, guys? Inspired here, and today I'm bringing you the version 1.3 of my Inspired patch for WWF SmackDown 2. This version is already out, so you can download it right now by following the link in the description. But do stick around to watch this video, as I will be talking about all the cool new features that are included in this update. Before we begin though, a big shout out to the people who supported the development of 1.3 on Patreon. You guys absolutely rock, I appreciate your support. And for those of you watching who would like to support the mod as well and to get some extra Inspired patch content, you can do it at patreon.com/inspiredwrestling. Or another easy way to support me is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video and share it with your friends and social media followers. That will be a big help as well. One more thing I wanted to quickly say before we dive in further is that if you're new to Inspired patch or even new to SmackDown 2 in general and you're watching this video thinking what exactly is this game and how do I play it, check out the basic Inspired patch info. It should answer most of the questions you have. The link is in the description. Alright, now let's see what's new in Inspired patch 1.3. The first change is definitely not the biggest or most important one, but it is the one you'll be seeing a lot when playing the mod. I'm talking about the loading screens. For 1.3 I replaced old loading screens with characters that are no longer on the base playable roster with those that are playable in the patch. There are 15 new loading screens in total, so again, while not being a major change, hopefully this will bring a bit more visual variety to your Inspired patch experience. Now the real major change in 1.3, and the one I am most excited about, is the addition of 61 new move animations to the game. That includes new taunts, new fighting stances, new strikes, new grapples, lots of different moves. And the best thing about them is that they do not replace any of the old moves, and they are available in the Create a Superstar mode. This is absolutely huge, because it has only recently become possible to add new moves to SmackDown 2, so I'm very excited to finally share this with you guys. Be sure to also check out the list of all the added moves and the video showcase of them. The links are in the description. Another move-related feature in 1.3 is the addition of inverted moves to select characters. Inverted moves are basically normal SmackDown 2 moves, but with their animation inverted horizontally. It is sort of a hidden feature in the game. It is normally available for combo strikes in the Create a Superstar mode, but turns out that any move animation in the game can be inverted. The developers probably didn't make this feature fully available, because quite frankly it just doesn't work that well most of the times and leads to misaligned camera angles or just the animation in general looking glitchy. But in some cases it does work pretty well, and I try to use that in 1.3 for some general animation variety and to add extra accuracy to the movesets of some characters, such as for example making Bart Gunn use his left hand for punches, or making Dan Severn and the Great Muta apply the side leg lock on the right leg, which they actually did in real life, or making Hulk Hogan perform his suplexes on the wrong side of the opponent, which again he actually did in real life for some reason. So stuff like that. Inverted moves are not currently available in the Create a Superstar mode outside of combo strikes, but if you copy the moveset of someone who does have an inverted move, your created wrestler will keep it. So if you really want to use that cursed Hogan suplex, yeah, you can do it. Check out the list of all the currently assigned inverted moves by following the link in the description. In 1.3 I also adjusted damage values for some moves. Several moves got nerfed a bit, such as Hurricane Rana or Lutez Press 2. Lots of moves got buffed though, for example Tombstone Piledriver or Jackhammer. If you're interested, there is a list of move damage changes in the patch info spreadsheet. Now let's talk about the roster. The base playable roster in 1.3 is pretty much unchanged, aside from moveset tweaks, but there are a lot of new character models added to the Create a Superstar mode. First we have the OG NWO members Hollywood Hogan, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. There are also Rob Van Dam, that Headbanger's Motion Thrasher, the low-down attires for Chaz and D'Lo Brown, and a new mask for Kane, which fits his singlet attire that was already in the vanilla game but lacked a proper mask for some reason. Finally, there is also the classic 80s red and yellow Hulk Hogan attire, which is Patreon exclusive. It is available at any Patreon tier, so starting with the lowest one and at any of the higher ones as well. As always, if you want to learn how to access all these new Creator Wrestler parts, there is a list of them in the patch info spreadsheet. With 1.3, I am also releasing an official Inspired Patch save game for the first time. If you are new to the patch or just want to start a new save, consider using this save game file, as it has all the new characters in 1.3 already created and assigned to rankings and stables. And by the way guys, if you like the new lowdown models and Kane's mask, check out Sean O'Connor's It Doesn't Matter mod for SmackDown 2, with accurate roster and attires for WWF in late 99 and early to mid 2000. The original version of the mod is already available, and there is an update currently in the works that will add many more attires, including the lowdown and Kane's mask. In fact, the only reason I added those attires to my patch in the first place is that Sean requested them for his mod, so shout out to him for that. Back to Inspired Patch, while we're on the topic of created wrestlers, let's check out the improvements to the Create a Superstar mode in 1.3. First of all, there are a lot of new crowd signs, both for the new characters in 1.3 and for some of the characters added in all the versions of the mod that previously lacked unique crowd signs. I also updated the lists of characters and entrance themes that you see when selecting music, copying movesets, and setting personality traits for your created wrestlers. Previously those lists still had the vanilla SmackDown 2 roster on them, but now they properly reflect the actual playable roster of the patch. Finally, I also decreased the lower height limit a bit and allowed for setting more precise height values for created wrestlers. The season mode has had some cool improvements in 1.3 as well. I'm sure most of you will be happy to know that I fully disabled health bar battles when skipping matches in the season mode. Match skipping now happens instantly without going to the health bar screen at all, which saves you a ton of time when playing the season mode. Another massive improvement to the season mode is the addition of the Character Select hack. This hack activates the Royal Rumble Character Select mode in all the matches in the game, which allows you, as a player, to take control of any computer-controlled character at any point during any match if you do not already control a character yourself. Now, this technically isn't exclusive to the season mode. Again, the hack works during all the matches in the game, including matches in other modes. But it is especially useful in the season mode because it allows you to play as any character in any match on the card. Of course, this is super fun to use when playing the season mode with other people, because you don't have to wait to be booked together in the same match. You can join your friends' matches anytime, and they can join yours. One more minor change to the season mode is the removal of the cinematic black bars at the top and bottom of the screen during cutscenes. Don't know about you guys, but I always found those super annoying, so I'm real glad to finally be rid of them. Well, this is mostly it for 1.3. There are a few minor changes as well, but you can find them in the full changelog in the patch description if you are interested. One more thing I also wanted to address though is that a lot of people have been asking me about the possibility of playing the mod on the original PS1 hardware. Sadly, it is currently not possible, but I am looking into it. It will take some time to figure it out, so I cannot promise when exactly it will happen, but just wanted to take a moment to let everyone who's interested know that I am working on it, so it should be possible in the future. So this is it for today guys. 1.3 is finally out, but the work does not stop here. I still have a lot more plans for modding SmackDown 2, and I'm happy to say that there will be Inspired Patch 1.4 in the future. If you want to stay up to date on the Inspired Patch news, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on X at InspiredSD2. Lots more good things to come to the best wrestling game of all time, and I can't wait to share them with you. So stay tuned for updates. Thank you all guys for watching. Cheers.
So you're back on the walk back. Don't turn your back on the walk back. Don't turn your back on the walk back. Don't turn your back on the walk back. You might wind up in a body bag.